All right, good evening, viewers, all zero of you out there watching us right now.
Yes.
Welcome to Side-Eye in the City, episode 7. Happy Black History Month, y'all. Hey. With me this week, again, this is your intrepid host, Tamika, and I have with me this week Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, everybody.
And I also have with me the wonderful and talented and beautiful Miss Kimberly. Hi, Kim.
Thank you. Hello.
And they also have with them the dog that does not like me, but that's okay because he's there and I'm here. Vader. Hi, Vader. Whatever. Okay. Hey. Vader is not really studying any of us right now, and that's okay. It means like that sometimes. So how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Is it cold there?
It's warm for Michigan. It was 37 today.
Oh, okay. That's bikini weather. All right.
Exactly. I was actually a little warm in my coat, so it was nice. So it's starting to cool down because it's night, but it wasn't that bad.
Well,
How about
cool.
you? Your weather?
It is. I think it was 69 today, so yeah, it was pretty warm, pretty nice.
Oh, that's fine.
Not bragging, not bragging. Yeah, I am a little bit.
I bet you haven't worn a coat in.
I do wear a coat. Thank you very much. I just don't wear the big, down
parka that I have.
Yeah, but I actually do wear a coat. We do wear coats here, and it was. I think this week it was like in the 30s or so. So it did get a little bit cold here this week. So,
Okay. All right.
For Texas anyway.
Fast.
And I had to scrape my car. I had to scrape my car this week. Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird. And I discovered something. Texas ice scrapers are not like Michigan ice scrapers.
We will send you one.
I'll send you one.
Please, please. I feel like I could be rich if I just go to Michigan and buy like a bunch of ice scrapers, and then like the one day we have ice here, I'll just like sell them in the parking lot. I'll be totally rich in like a day.
We'll send you a sign.
Right.
Yes,
Michigan
exactly.
Michigan ice scraper.
Well, y'all know this is funny. We had the last year when we had the polar vortex, I think it was called, when like it snowed everywhere.
Yes.
Of course, I had zero ice scraper then, so y'all not gonna believe what I scraped my car with.
A knife.
A spatula.
Oh, a spatula. Spatula with a knife.
Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do.
A CD case when I was in college.
You gotta improvise sometimes.
Have to.
Oh man, so yeah, that's my life here in sunny Texas.
That's
when it's not sunny. But anyway.
History Month.
Thank you very much. Yes, my favorite month of the year. It's funny. I sneezed at work this week. Just I don't know. I guess I might have had like a little bug or something. And I'm looking at my coworker across my cube for her to say "bless you," and she looks at me and goes, "It's Black History Month. You can bless yourself." So, so just in case y'all didn't know,
You're supposed to bless somebody else, black and
Right.
black. Okay.
the Black people can, grant blessings during the month of February.
So blessings to you. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Blessings.
Blessings. It's also your birthday month.
Yes, it is. It is my birthday is next week, and I'm accepting presents, cash, credit cards, checks,
Preferred, yes.
goods, jewelry. It's all good. I'm not picky.
Right. We will forward any and all gifts to Tamika if you send them to us.
Mm-hmm. But it'd be better if you send them directly to me.
Yes, you should send them to her. But in the event you want to give them to me, and I'll be
Yes, I could do that. I could. But send them to me.
That's right. What do you want for your birthday?
So, okay, now before we get started, tell me about your juice adventure.
Oh. Okay, so we went to Blended Juice Detroit. It's
Okay.
in It's in Birmingham, Michigan, and it's a cute little store. And they have really later.
There's something
They
on
have
me. I swear I feel like some. Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
they have blended juices already bottled, and then you can get some juices freshly made. So I got a 6-pack, which is $45, and that is six. I want to say 20-ounce bottles. They're the square plastic bottles,
Okay.
and they are labeled, each one. So I got a couple of the different green ones that they have. I think one is called Health and Healing. The other one is called like Green Life. I got their carrot, ginger, apple, lemon, somebody. They have a cashew, cinnamon, um, soy. No, not soy. I'm sorry. Cashew almond. That's what it was. And it's
Ooh.
really good.
That sounds good. So
Yeah,
it's all it's like all organic and fruits and veggies and stuff.
I think dates were supposed to be the sweetener in it.
What's the
and
sweetener?
the dates.
Oh, okay.
Now I had a really, really nasty wheatgrass shot. It was terrible, but I'm certain the medicinal purposes will take over that terrible taste. It was bad, but I knocked it back.
You know that I don't have the nerve to try that yet. So hats off to you.
I mean, just think about drinking a little front lawn. Exactly like grass. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's in the name. I was talking to well, they don't call it wheat chocolate, so.
Right. It had the nerve to have a little sweet at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh wow, that was kind of sweet after the grass. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's
She breaks it along.
clearly.
Well, good. And now, if you guys are wondering why we're talking about this, way back in our first episode, we talked about our plans for 2015, and one of my plans and one of Sydney's plans as well was to and Sydney and Sunny aren't with us this week. You guys probably figured that out. But they'll be back. They're all good. They just they had I think Sydney had a prior engagement and Sunny is actually moving, so they had some other conflicting engagements. So they're not with us right this week, but we wish them well and we can't wait to see them again next week. So anyway, why we're talking about this was way back in our first episode, way back in the day. December 27th, we talked about our goals for 2015, and one of my goals was to be more deliberate in my health choices and, just take care of me a little bit better, take care of the body a little bit better. So I have, as of today, embarked on a juice journey, and Chris is actually my juice mentor. So she's been kind of talking me through how to juice fruits and veggies for health and most importantly for taste, because if it doesn't taste good, I'm not going to drink it and not be healthy. So so today Chris went to Blended is the name of it?
Yes, blended.
Beyond
Blended.
Beyond Blended.
Yes.
In Birmingham, Michigan, to try their organic juices. So that's kind of, that's where we are. And I saw another friend of mine on Facebook talking about going there too. So I was like, this place sounds like a spot. So
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now there's one more place I want to try. It's in Midtown, Detroit, and it is called Drought. And
okay.
Pardon?
Okay, no, go ahead.
They have glass bottles, whereas Beyond Blended has plastic bottles. So the glass bottles, they used to recycle them, and you could bring them back and get like a discounted juice, but clearly that has passed. So if you get a glass bottle now, there's your glass bottle. But they're really cute, and they say Drought on the side, so I'm going to try there too because it's closer to work. But I really liked Beyond Blended. It was a cute little shop, and the juice that I tasted so far was great. My juicing journey began a while ago when I lived in Arizona. My mom and I got a Jack LaLanne juicer. Jack LaLanne was the one with the eyebrows, the eyebrow man.
Mm-hmm.
And
the guy that lived to be like 107.
Right.
Well, he lived that long. He lived a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then died of natural causes. So
right.
his juicer was nice, but it was very difficult to clean. It was a lot of steps, but keeping in mind that it was a newer, it was the first generation, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, bless you, Vader. It was,
Bless you, Vader. We got powers
right,
this month, so I can bless you.
right.
Although you can bless yourself, technically.
Well, he's black and white. He's mixed,
Right.
so.
I don't know if your powers diminish if you're, well, anyway, whatever.
Okay. One drop. That's all you need is one drop.
One drop, okay.
But anyway, so it was always difficult to clean, and I would have to like juice, and then so after I juice, I got to take this loose and rinse this out, rinse that out. If you didn't rinse it out when you came back home, it would have mold in it, and it was just a mess. So that was involved. It worked very well, but it was involved. So about November this past year, I broke Jack. He died. So.
Aww.
Yeah, I had juiced maybe like 4 jars of juice, and I went to take the blade out so I could wash it.
Mm-hmm.
And the plastic was warm from me running it. And when I went to twist it off, it just fell apart. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Kind of messed up my juicing for the day.
Right.
I went out and bought a Brayville, the one that is featured on Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. It's wonderful. It's really quick. It's, very fiber free,
Mm-hmm.
For our wonderful viewers, I don't like texture in my beverages. So, anything that bumps up against my lip, it's no good. So, I'm like, I need it to be juice, all juice. So, the Brayville does a good job of that. The little pitcher has a filter on it to get the fluff off if you don't like the fluff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so I juice for meals, kale, cucumber, carrots, a little bit of ginger, a little lemon, apples, and pears. Sometimes pineapple to make it sweeter, because pineapple is super, super sweet. So if you want to knock down some of that kale vegetable-y taste, and a little parsley or cilantro, and sometimes spinach if I have it. But that will be like a meal juice. And then I do snack and fruit juices. So my snack juice might be apple and pear, or pineapple and oranges, or something like that, where it's just fruit, no vegetables.
Wow.
So I'm kind of eager to try some of the ones that I got from Blended today, because they have fruit and juice and some concoctions that I haven't tried yet. So I'm excited about it. Today is my day 2 of eating very little and drinking mostly juice. So we'll see how I look in a couple of weeks.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, good luck, and yeah, awesome. Hopefully you will have, well, I'm sure you will have much success with it, because I can't see how you couldn't. You're drinking vegetables. I mean,
your blessings, because it's Black History Month, so I accept
right, exactly. Blessings to you. I gotta work on my blessing gesture. I feel like I should, well, it's not really magic though, so I guess I won't.
Right. Jazz hands.
Right. Jazz hands. There you go. Or Black Power fist. There you go. Bless you.
Okay.
Well, blessings and success on your journey. Like I said, I just started today too. You will actually talk me through my first juice experience. I did a breakfast juice of, gosh, what was in that? Kale, apples, carrots, cucumbers, limes, grapes. I think that's it. It was really good. It was pineapple. It was really, really good. I was not expecting it to be that tasty. It was very good. I did feel a little bit hungry after about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But it was good. I'm using the Ninja. I guess it's a blender sort of shopping thing.
That's what I have. I have a Ninja blender, and I also have a Brayville. Christina talked me into getting a Brayville also.
Okay.
I like the Ninja, but like Christina, when I want smoothies, I'll use my Ninja, because the food, it still is particly.
Yeah, yes, it's very particle. It's more like
really
a smoothie. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I would strain the juice after I would make it in my Ninja, because it still had particles, and so I didn't want to have to do that anymore. But yeah, the Ninjas are great. They're great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot so far. So we will see how this goes. Although I'm not juicing all meals, so don't look at me to be like 40 pounds lighter a week from now, because that's just not gonna happen. Y'all gonna be like, what juice is she drinking? Um, no, I'm only replacing like 1 or 2 meals a day. Today I did one, so. But yeah, so far so good. And we'll see how it goes.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So that is our step one of our health journey.
Right. This week in health.
Yes.
Right. Exactly.
That's the most segment, this week in health. Do you have any? I didn't get a chance to look at the docket. I'm sorry. You have any current current events you want to address?
Well, of course I do. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we could talk about the Super Bowl. Well, we can talk about halftime because I didn't pay that much attention. We can't talk about beast mode, and you can educate us on the injustice of beast mode 2015.
That first, since I know that that's not everybody's favorite, but I was so excited for the Seahawks to win because I like their team. They're kind of course they won last year, but they're not the highest paid guys. They're not,
Really?
the guys, everybody. No, not at all. Most of them were not picked in the draft and higher up. You know what I mean? A lot of them really were making under $1 million when they won last year. I think
Really?
Russell Wilson's contract, which he just ended after the Super Bowl, was like $689,000. I mean, and I'm not going to shake no stick at, because I would be happy to take your $689,000.
True. Yeah.
But I'm saying, compared to some other players,
right.
They really weren't making massive amounts of money, and they won, and they they just seemed like a pretty cool group of guys to me. I'm sure you guys remember Richard Sherman last year scaring the mess out that little white woman, which is one of the funniest things in the world to me. I played it back and I'm like so hard because she was petrified. But anyway,
black folks are scary. You know
right. That. Especially black folks.
You scary black people. Shame on you.
With locks. Oh, boy.
Right.
But regardless of the fact that he's a Stanford educated black man with a 4.0 grade point, he's scary. So I just liked them, so I really wanted them to win. Never really been a Patriots fan ever, so there was no reason to root for them. And they were just they had a hard way to go, and they kind of pulled it off in the end. It was just like, oh, this is about to happen. This is wonderful. And they're at the half-yard line. Not a whole yard, y'all. A half. A yard is 3 feet. We're at a half yard, okay? And Marshawn Lynch, also known as Beast Mode.
Beast Mode!
Okay. 100% known in the league for dragging at least 3 to 5 other football players on his back. At least 3 or 4 or even 5 yards. So if we have to go a half yard, giving Marshawn Lynch the ball just makes sense.
No-brainer. Yeah.
Elementary, Watson, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense for anything to be done. But that's not what was done.
No, that's not what happened. And people were pissed.
By his offensive coordinator, by his coach, by Satan, I don't really know, but he was told to throw the ball to this no-name tail joker who I don't even remember. I don't even know who he threw it to. Which, I'm sorry, dude, if you ever see this, but I don't know who you are. And
so much shade. So much shade.
Did not catch the ball. The ball was picked by the Patriots. Meaning, I got it. Okay. And
that is pretty much what it looked like, too.
That's exactly what happened. And the Seahawks lost. And everyone across America that was rooting for either team was literally sitting at their TV going, what just happened? What?
Yeah.
And the Patriots were even surprised.
Yeah,
and
they were like,
oh my God, like we won.
Whether you agreed with it or not, everyone knew what was supposed to happen.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. Tom Brady had actually sat down, like, well, we're about to lose.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
give the ball to Beast Mode. As it's been said a couple of times, his name is Beast Mode. So why wouldn't you give the ball to the person named Beast Mode so that he could be in Beast Mode? Okay, I don't know.
That is a
But
very
that's not what
pertinent question. You're right.
And they lost. Now, conspiracy theorists say, including myself, that they did not want Marshawn Lynch to be MVP because he is not a media favorite. Clearly, he won't talk to the media for lots of different reasons. Outside of the fact that the media is generally trash, and they will ask a bunch of questions and then take whatever is said and twist it and try and make the players look dumb or uneducated and that sort of thing. And Marshawn is not a well-polished, well-versed player. He's well aware of that, and he's not trying to be anybody else. But when he first kind of got into the league, he was kind of, made fun of for being who he is. So he doesn't talk to the media. And I'm not saying whether I agree with it or disagree with it. I'm just saying that's his stance. So I think that, the fines that he's received, his I'm just here so I don't get fired quote, all of that.
That's hilarious. I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like, I've been saying that at the grocery store.
I'm everywhere.
But I give him props for playing the game.
Right. You have to play the game.
Right.
Play the game. So I think that's why they didn't throw him the ball. I think that it was like, well, if we give him the ball and he makes this winning touchdown, he's going to be the MVP. The MVP gets, more perks, more money. He can demand more money in his contract and, things like that. And I don't think they wanted to give that to Marshawn, which is ridiculous. And, again, it's just a theory. If that is true, then no better for the Seahawks and you shouldn't win. But, I heard a theory from a popular show that we listened to where the guy said that he thinks that perhaps the coach and the offensive coordinator just overthought it. Like, well, everybody thinks we're going to do that, so let's do something different. Let's switch it up.
Right.
But again, even if that was the case, you wouldn't throw the ball to, bench riding Jack. I don't even know who this dude is. Right. And, you clearly didn't see that someone else is watching you, and they came in and got the ball. I mean, it just wasn't well played. I want to say it was 1st and goal. I don't even think it was 2nd and goal. If it was 2nd and goal, that still means they had 2 opportunities to try it. So we could have tried Marshawn. If that didn't work, then we tried a stupid throw. That would have made more sense, but the first time, and then they have the ball, and that was the end of it. So, like I said, the NFL is very interesting as an organization. A lot of the things that they value don't necessarily have a lot to do with the players. They want media sweethearts. They want the guy with the golden smile, the clean-cut guy that'll smile and thank God and his wonderful wife and children. And, that's what they want. But they are recruiting players from the hood. They're recruiting players who can play, that were brought up playing football, big, strong guys. Some of them are educated, some of them are not. And they still want them to be this wonderful golden boy. And that's not necessarily who everyone is, and you can't fit everybody into that box, So, like I said,
they're trying to create characters almost.
Right, exactly. I mean, and if you really look at, the way that some players are depicted, you can kind of figure out what the NFL thinks of them. By what footage they run of them. Are they constantly showing them getting in trouble? Because there are plenty of players who get in trouble and it's brushed under the rug.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, the whole Ray Rice thing, didn't the commissioner know about that for months? And only when it, not even when it became public, but when people freaked out about it on social media.
When people saw it.
Yeah.
When we saw it, they already knew about it.
Exactly.
Right. For months. Yeah.
So it wasn't even that. Or even, the Steelers coach, quarterback.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Who, he has probably settled on 7 different rape cases, so, one or 2 times, maybe they're trying to get you 7. Okay, you looking real rapey, so, what I'm saying? I don't think it's just you. So, nobody talks about that because it's Steelers, and the Steelers have this record.
It gets brushed under the rug.
They just, okay, in other news, nobody talks about it.
Right.
But if that was someone else, or like this Marshawn Lynch thing that was completely blown out of proportion. I mean, quite honestly, if I was a media person, a journalist there on media day, and Marshawn Lynch is up on the board, I wouldn't have asked him a question at all.
Right. Well, like from working in PR,
Oh, you don't
he's
want to
the
talk.
last person that I would even want on my panel because he doesn't
Period.
talk. Like you don't
Exactly.
choose
But if he has to
the
be up there
mute to
so he
interview.
doesn't get fired, he got to be up there so he don't get fired. I'm not going to talk to you though,
Right.
because
Right.
I know that you can't. You don't want to answer me. So why would I do that other than to, try and highlight the fact that he's not doing what we want.
Right.
So
So
that's
basically,
why.
they're trolling him pretty much.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I think that's why they did it. I don't think they did it so that, oh, we were going to try this and try and be slick. No, I think they just didn't want to give the ball to him. So it is
Well,
what it is.
it's I don't usually go in for conspiracy theories, so I won't say whether I think that's the case. But there are a lot of people who do think exactly that feel exactly the same way you do.
Even lots of non-Black History Month people think
Yeah,
that
true.
that's what happened, So it was interesting. But anyway, on to Missy Elliott. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm getting an education on the NFL and what it's really like.
Right. Well, at least what I think is
Side-eye, Commissioner.
Side-eye NFL.
Side-eye NFL. Side-eye coach. Shame on you.
Right. Offensive coordinator, exactly. But Katy Perry. Now, I really like Katy Perry. Okay, I know that there are not. Everybody is not a Katy Perry fan. You either like her or you don't. So lots of people were kind of over before she started. Just like, oh, it's Katy Perry, whatever. I really liked it. I liked her show overall, but then when Missy came out,
right? Oh, was I the only one dancing? Because I was dancing.
No. My husband was trying to dig the driveway out of the snow that was steadily falling, and I'm sure he was asking me for something, and I was ignoring him. Okay, because I was when the Missy beat came in, it was like, oh, is that Missy? And then she came out, I was like,
the same. You know how some people, they're away for a minute and they just kind of get off into doing whatever, and things change about them. She looked like she did when she did the video.
Right. Yeah, she looks like she just came off tour, like last week.
She sounds great. She looks great.
I was so excited.
I was so excited. And I'd heard rumors that she might be there, so it wasn't a total surprise, but then like she just kept going, and she did like 3 songs. I'm like, yeah!
Right. Now, no shade to Lenny, because I love Lenny, and I was happy to see
Yes.
Lenny is fine.
But
Just saying.
Yeah.
But still Missy.
But Missy.
Yes, but Missy. And like you said, that next song, and then the next song.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they doing that? They're doing that.
Like, Katie who?
Because I'm like, wait a minute, but we were just dancing to Missy.
We're Missy.
Right.
And Katy Perry did a wonderful job. The comet and the fireworks, that just kind of did it for me. I thought she did a wonderful job.
Yes. Fireworks is a special song for me. So, Fireworks reminds me of 2 things. My youngest twin son, Roman, absolutely loved that song and knows all the words. And
really? Oh, that's so cute.
Hearing him sing it makes me smile, okay?
Aww.
But the other thing is my best friend Jenny is deceased. And she, for whatever reason, that song reminds me of her because she was always like such a bright spark to everybody and just, made everybody laugh. And, she was really such a firework to all of us. So, it was really nice to watch that whole show. It was really good. So, like I said, as a Katy Perry fan in general, I think Katy Perry did a great job. And she couldn't have picked a better person other than Missy and Lenny, but Missy to really, really make her show. Make her show what it was. So I think it was great. I kind of wish that I had been in Arizona, not even at the Super Bowl, but just in Arizona, so I could have seen the fireworks from the Super Bowl.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I thought she did an awesome job. Like, I don't know if I'm a Katy Perry. Like, I don't dislike Katy Perry. I don't know if if I'm really a fan though. I mean, she's okay. I don't dislike her. And I
Okay.
do like a lot of her more popular singles. So yeah, I guess I kind of like her. But then when she came out with Lenny, I was like, okay, this girl, she came to play. And then
Yeah.
when Missy got up there, I was like, oh, there, okay, now I'm a Katy Perry fan.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. If you didn't like Katy Perry before the Super Bowl, you definitely liked her after the Super Bowl.
Absolutely,
After
absolutely,
I
yeah.
bought her. I bought her not the last album with the whole tiger on it because that was a lot for me, but I bought the first one, the one with the candy and all of that, the one with fireworks on it. And I just a lot of songs that I actually really do like. I am at the time I was getting divorced, and she has a couple of songs that were written during her breakup from what's his name, and Russell Brand. And they kind of touched me because I was going through something similar. So that's kind of how I became a Katy Perry fan. But yeah, I think she's pretty cool. She was a 150% pastor's kid and only was allowed to sing Christian music, and she played for her parents' church and all this other stuff. So for her to go total left and do like pop and rap and sexuality and all of that stuff was just kind of like, whoa, okay, you're just gonna be who you are, and that's kind of cool.
Well, that is kind of cool. I thought I had read that about her, but then I'm like, no, that's Jessica Simpson. But no, that's because she has a similar background. She used to be a Christian artist growing up.
Yes. Started out that way.
Okay, well, cool. Well, hats off to Miss Katy Perry and Miss Missy. I just read an article, actually, maybe about a couple hours ago, that said that downloads of Missy's albums and songs have increased by 2,500%.
Yes.
She had a good Super Bowl.
I remember
Missy won the Super Bowl.
One of my coworkers even told me, he said, there are younger generations of kids listening to Missy now because of the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah.
They, it was in touch with Missy.
Tons of kids that were like, "Who is that Missy girl?
Right. Yeah. Who's this new artist?
Artist under Timberland." We're like, "What? Are you kidding me?"
Right. That is so hilarious. Like, who debuts a new artist at the Super Bowl? She is not a new. That's so funny.
Okay, yes, but still. But yeah, in fact, I was going through my laptop and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have that song. I'm gonna have to download that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right behind adding to those numbers for sure. Right.
Yeah. So congrats to Miss Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. Hopefully she will come back and make us some new music. And congrats to Miss Katy Perry for rocking the Super Bowl. I will be downloading some of your music tonight also. And, of course, to Mr. Lenny Kravitz for me. Yeah.
Providing us with eye candy during the Super Bowl halftime.
Yes.
I don't even know what he was saying.
Me either.
Right. And who cares? It doesn't even matter.
I kissed the girl. Right.
Yeah. I kissed the girl.
I kissed the girl.
He can kiss this girl anytime.
Exactly. I have a list of girls that would like to kiss Lenny. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's. This might be interesting. Okay, so you don't watch Scandal, do you, Chris?
No, I do.
Do you watch it, Kim? Okay. You do. Okay, good. Okay, so you'll appreciate this. So, Miss Olivia Pope herself, Miss Kerry Washington, the actress who plays Olivia Pope, was featured on, what was the magazine this week? In Style magazine, popular magazine here. And there has been a bit of an uproar about her photo on the cover because it seems, for some reason, her skin was significantly lightened.
What?
Yes. And this touched off a whole controversy about that. Actually happens a lot with black actresses and models when they appear on mainstream publications. It is not uncommon for their skin to be significantly lightened. So, yeah, a little bit of a kerfluffle there for In Style magazine. So, I'm gonna kick it off to you, Miss Kim, because you watch Scandal, like all people should. So, what are your thoughts on that?
To In Style magazine.
I think it was In Style. Maybe it was Lucky. Hold on, let me confirm. Hold on. Don't want to. No, it's In Style. I was right. In Style magazine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and when you guys get a chance, just Google the picture. Like it, honestly, it doesn't even look like they did more than just lighten her skin. Like you can tell they like contoured her nose, and she looks like a different person to me.
Lots of
She's
photo editing.
Yeah, yeah. They really photoshopped the mess out of her. She doesn't look like herself at all, if you ask me. But yeah, the uproar was over her skin being lightened.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I don't watch Scandal, but it was fun. It's really disheartening that a black woman can't just be herself. Why does the color of her skin, or I'm sorry, the tint of her skin, why
the shade, yeah.
If you all, if you like her, in this show, we're watching her and we're seeing her skin every day. You don't think we're going to notice that she's significantly lighter on your magazine? Like, that doesn't make any sense, None whatsoever, but such is the media.
Yeah. Yeah, and they responded. They said, well, we didn't, it's just the lighting that we use. It's like, okay.
We don't mind.
Is that what they said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be curious to know who was in charge of editing that photo.
Exactly. Yeah, and why this only seems to happen to black actresses, because it's happened to Gabourey Sidibe. It's happened to Kerry Washington actually twice. I think last year it was Lucky. So last year when this happened, it was Lucky magazine.
Why is nobody liking Idris? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
We like his chocolate self. We'll take chocolate dude, but chocolate woman, no thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only, and that's so ridiculous.
And it is, because if you notice, it kind of only happens to certain celebrities. I haven't seen, and maybe this has happened, but I haven't seen any lightened photos of Lupita.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like they fetishize that color, and if you're not deep in chocolate enough, then you're lightened to appear more white. But if you are like a deep chocolatey brown like Lupita, then they just fetishize your skin color, and you become, the beautiful chocolate actress. Like, I feel like that is that's behind a lot of the fandom that she got in this past year or so. Is totally fetishizing her skin color, and it's ridiculous. It really is.
She's so beautiful, and her dark skin just accentuates her beauty, and so let's celebrate that dark skin, but just on her. The rest of you darkies, we're gonna light you up, okay? But just on her.
Right.
It's like she's the she's seen as African, and
exactly.
American for her. Right, it's okay for her, but American black women, you need to look more European in order to be okay in the eyes of the media, and that's some fragganackle bull, for real.
Right. Yeah, you are 100% right. Yeah, and they kind of, they attempt to do it to Viola Davis too on the actress on How to Get Away with Murder. Like she's always like it's anything written about her always mentions her looks and her color. Always. And it's interesting. Like, okay. So
why?
Right, exactly.
Why does that have to be content of the article?
Exactly.
But just not for black men. I don't see anybody lightening up Denzel or turning his gray hairs black.
Right. He played freaking Malcolm X. Come on. And nobody lightened his skin. Like, he wasn't beige in that movie. And he's clearly several shades browner than Malcolm X. So it's a weird sort of beauty conundrum that only women of color find themselves in. That, I don't know, just kind of it's messed up. It's really messed up. And like, I always feel like, even when we talk about these actresses, like when anyone talks about Viola or Lupita, she's always the beautiful black actress, not the beautiful actress who's just beautiful or nice to look at, but she's the beautiful black actress, as if being beautiful is an exception to being black. Like, have you ever noticed that?
You're not supposed to be beautiful and dark skinned, according to the media.
Clearly, yeah.
There's so few beautiful dark-skinned people,
which is so ridiculous.
Right.
A big stupid lie that the media and the United States is just stuck in. We're stuck in believing that darker skin is not pretty until there's that one Lupita. And not that all dark-skinned women, light-skinned women, women of color, period, are pretty.
Yeah.
Based on their features. I mean, I'm not being delusional. Yes, there are some people who aren't as attractive as others. However, that shouldn't be based on their skin color.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're,
Right.
an unattractive individual that's super light, or an unattractive individual that's super dark, it doesn't matter. Or if you're a gorgeous woman that's super light, or a gorgeous woman that's super, it didn't matter. Just being pretty. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, that is America.
Yeah, we tend to couch our beauty standards in color, and it's
Yes.
like it's so entrenched. Like I don't think people even notice it. We're trying to make like, am I the only one who notices this? But apparently not, because people were pissed at In Style. Go ahead, Kim.
Some people have become numb to it. It's become so acceptable now.
Yeah. It's part of living in a white-centric media. Unfortunately, that's one of the side effects. Is you kind of stop noticing, these things when they happen. But
Right.
yeah, so that happened, but people did notice it this time, and they actually got into a lot of hot water. They of course issued the standard sorry not sorry apology, and basically again just blamed it on the lighting. But
we offended you with our light skinism.
Right. Just produce lighter actresses, and we will put them on our covers once a year.
Right.
What's wrong with you, black people? Get it together.
Make light black people. Okay.
Right. Kerry Washington lighter on Scandal, and we won't have to lighten her skin on Inside.
This is true. This is very true. So that happened. So Side-Eye to In Style magazine. I see y'all. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, so remember our favorite awkward black girl?
Yes.
Yes.
She has got a comedy or a comedy pilot that's going to be on HBO. So she's been given the green light.
Very
So she's going to be on TV.
awesome.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
I think
She is so hilarious to me. I love her.
Issa Rae is hilarious.
Yes.
The first time that I watched Awkward Black Girl, I was in tears. I think the first episode that I saw was the one where the character who she was, made up raps about her boyfriend that had dumped her. And she was, saying all types of profanity about, how he could die, and it was just so funny because it was hilarious. I'm like, did she just say that? Like, die? I'm like, die. It was
right. I'm gonna kill you. It's like, okay. Look better.
But it was so funny.
It was hilarious. Though, you're right.
Dealing with coworkers and their coworkerness. We all have them, and it was hilarious. Just hilarious. So I'm really excited to see a pilot that she's put together, because I'm sure that's great.
And on HBO too, so like she can really go there. So I'm super excited for her, because we don't get on HBO very often, and certainly not behind the camera and like writing.
Not at all.
That is really, really cool. So super excited for her. And also the new guy on Comedy Central, what is his name? Larry Wilmore. He's got a pilot also, greenlit by HBO. So so that should be pretty interesting too.
Okay, now I don't have, I'll have to get my details. You all know how I am. I'm not that good with names. But Tyrese Gibson, I believe he just sold a movie or series idea to, I don't know if it was Universal Studios or Paramount, but it's called Desert Eagle. And it was successfully sold. So that's his new thing. I heard that he was going to retire from singing and kind of focus on other things.
No.
I know, right? Because I don't know. But that could just be a rumor. I'm not sure about that. I know he on Instagram he built a studio and some other things, but it's not just music. So there's some writing and some other things being done. So clearly he wrote a pilot that was purchased. So that's great for more Black history and more Black men doing good things.
Well, cool, awesome. Look forward to seeing that one. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on. Let's see. We talked about Kerry Washington. Well, I think that's really about all I had. What do you guys? Do you guys have anything special planned for Black History Month, or for Valentine's Day?
No, but I think well, my plan is to take our boys to the Detroit History Museum
Okay.
because as a Detroiter, I had never been, and I recently went, and I just loved it. I mean, it's so much history in Detroit that people don't know about, and it was really nice. I really liked it, but I also want to take them to some other exhibits. During the month, our Winter Blast began, and I hear they have a zip line now, which I'm all about that.
At the
Yeah.
museum? That is so
No,
cool.
not at the
Okay.
museum, at Campus Martius.
Okay. I'm about to say, like, wow, all right. Interactive.
Be that fun, but you can flying down the timeline, look at slaves, okay, they're not slaves, no.
We go from slavery to Obama in 2 seconds. People like get a false perspective on Black history. Like, slavery was only for 5 minutes, right? Zip past it.
No, the zip line is at Campus Martius, but it looks like a lot of fun. They also have an inner tube slide, like the water slide, but they've got the inner tubes, it looks like a lot of fun. So we're thinking about taking the boys to do that. And I heard that it was $2 a person or a school book. I mean, a child's book.
Really?
Then you got admitted free, which I think is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. So that we want to do that. I don't really have any other big plans. It's supposed to snow again, if not heavy freezing rain. So, yes, we can't really make a whole lot of plans in Michigan until about April. And
Yeah.
it snowed last April, so you kind of gotta weigh it out and figure out what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no big plans for Valentine's Day. For me anyway. Kim, you have plans?
No big plans for Valentine's Day. Going to go to a fundraiser Valentine's Day soiree.
Okay. Fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy. Well, cool. Well, now, no real plans here. I was thinking about doing a screening party. Chris laughed at me because I want to screen the 50 Shades movie, but yeah, I do have some reservations about that, I admit. Yeah, other than that, no real plans for Valentine's Day as yet.
I said, so you gonna have a nasty birthday party?
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I didn't even finish the book. So it's not like I'm like dying to see the movie. I just think it would be fun.
I said the book was too much. I mean, it was too much and
a lot. It was.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm so sorry. I hate to say it, but it really wasn't that well written.
God, it was terrible. Jeez,
I think it was more nasty.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it wasn't so dirty, I would think that a 12-year-old wrote it, and maybe a not so bright 12-year-old. But I mean, just because it's so explicit, that's the only thing that okay, so possibly an adult wrote this. But yeah, it's really.
Yeah. It just wasn't well written to me. Like the first couple of chapters, I found myself going, okay. Let me just flip to something good. Okay, somebody's doing something. It just really wasn't that good. So I really wasn't all that excited to see it,
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, well, if you're having a screening party birthday, like going to see 50 Shades, what are you giving away? Or are you gonna
Nothing.
have
Nothing. Maybe I'll give away little candy whips or something. Little candy handcuffs. But no, I agree with you. The book is really not well written at all. And okay, this, maybe I'm just a stickler for details, but this bothered me in the book. Okay, so supposedly his character is like this, 20-something, not even 30 years old, some sort of genius. And I didn't finish the book, so I don't know if they ever revealed how he got to be this, multi-billionaire. I don't know because I didn't finish it. But he's smart enough to become a billionaire, self-made billionaire before the age of 30, but he doesn't have the sense not to put down all of his kinky habits in a document and have some chick sign it. Do you know how fast that mess would end up on Instagram? like he's supposed to be like this public like Mark Zuckerberg figure. So clearly like his reputation can be damaged. Like his reputation is important. And yet he puts all of these really detailed descriptions of what he wants to do to these women that he's really just kind of hooking up with, that he doesn't know, he's not in a relationship with, and have them sign it. And I'm like, dude, have you never heard of the internet? Like, that mess would be on Instagram so fast.
You can go to the bathroom to wipe it off before somebody would be sending pictures, okay?
Exactly. So that just struck me like, okay. So again, just, a lapse in characters, I guess, and character development and writing for that. So that's just something that's always kind of stood out to me. But no, I don't want to see the movie because like I'm just dying to see it. I really it's more kind of like a joke, like, okay, just something fun to do. But yeah, maybe I'll choose something else. I wish a good superhero movie was coming out. Like, why can't Captain America or the Avengers or something like open on Valentine's Day? Like, there's really not anything else out.
Again, not a Medea movie.
No. No.
I think I'm over it. I mean, he did give us some good movies on Valentine's Day, a few years in a row,
Like?
Yeah.
Like what? Don't say Temptation. That was terrible.
But he did give us a couple of good movies.
Sorry to talk.
Oh, bless you, Vader. Bless you, Vader.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? Temptation was terrible.
That's the one with Kim Kardashian, right? Where everybody gets AIDS.
Her role was nothing. You hear me? Like, Kim, she was like, she walked in and was like, "Oh, girl, why do you have that on?" And walked back out, and then was like, "Okay, now you look better." And walked back out. It was like, "What are you doing? Why are you even on here?" Okay. But that movie, I mean, the movie itself, it wasn't terrible, but he had to have AIDS. Brandy had to have AIDS. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he gave it to the little cute white light girl,
I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go there. That movie was freaking god-awful. That movie was terrible. It was awful. It was terrible.
Okay.
I didn't think it was terrible.
It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest. Now, what I like
so bad. I laughed at it. Like, even though it's not supposed to be funny, and I'm sitting on the couch just crying, laughing, like, this is the worst. Why was Ella Joyce a slave? She was a damn slave. She was a slave in 2012.
She was a church slave.
Yes, she was. That boy was going to ruin you. It's like, really? Really? I'm going to need you to take it down. Just, terrible movie.
Yeah. She was definitely a church slave or an old usher or something. It was a lot. She was a lot, and then why does Tyler Perry insist on putting lace fronts on men? I don't understand. Why did Lance Frost have that lace front on at the end?
Now that was unnecessary. That Kim Kardashian's role was unnecessary. Yeah,
it was so unnecessary. But like I said, I wouldn't say it was terrible. It just wasn't very good.
I was excited that it was not a Medea movie. That's what I was excited about.
Mm-hmm. There is that.
I did like the Why Did I Get Married series. I didn't really like that they killed old boy. And, I didn't think that was necessary.
Oh, you mean
the first one?
Okay, I thought you were
first. Why did I get married? Movie. The second one I felt like went off. I like the first one.
I did too.
I kind of felt like the second one kind of ran off the rails a little bit. Like I feel like
a little.
I feel like I knew what they were going for, but like just in the attempt for this high drama, it was too much. It was subtlety and nuance. Those are things that maybe
work on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nobody ever makes Janet Jackson raise her voice, so that was just unrealistic.
Right. Yeah, she wasn't even believable in that.
I think it happened so fast. It was unbelievable. Like there was no true build-up. Like you knew that was a possibility, but I guess I expected to see it build. I expected to see the build-up rather than just, oh, she's calm, everything's fine, and then boom, bang, pow.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm getting divorced. We're fine. We're gonna be friends. Like what? What are you talking about?
No.
And why is that? you've written all of these books on why divorce is not an option, and you're standing here telling us you're getting divorced. And you didn't even tell his ass you were going to divorce him. So,
right.
you know, it was just kind of like, are you a psychologist or are you psycho? Okay.
Right.
Split your bucks. You went psycho.
Right. Like, oh, no, this is my
Right.
money. Okay, this is my money. I'm like, whoa, whoa,
Right.
whoa.
Right. Exactly. Yes. She went very angry black lady, and I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had never come across like that before. So
No,
it was kind of like,
Never.
when did you get to be that? What happened?
Yeah.
Tyler Perry, what happened? You're upset? What happened? It was a lot. So I don't know. I don't know if I agree with his with you and his Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Well, maybe one day Sean will give us a good movie to go see on Valentine's Day, because
That would be nice, Sean. To get to work, get your movie produced by next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
So, okay, so Tyler's definitely out. Jesus.
No, TB4, no.
Okay, so I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything right now that like would really just kind of have that kind of fun sort of screening party vibe.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't either. So I think you should do something else.
Yeah. Because
I think you should go on
doesn't
the
come out until April.
Yeah, I think you should go on the wine train you were telling me about.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay.
Yes. Invite a bunch of
Okay.
your friends to go on the wine train.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I might do that. I might see if we can do
Wine is never bad. What do you mean?
that. Well, I'm just thinking, because since I would be single, like I don't want to be on a train with a bunch of drunk couples. Like that does not sound like fun to me.
Tell them they can't bring their man. Invite a bunch of girls.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Remember, you are never alone with a good bottle of wine.
That's true too. That is not a bad idea also.
Way to go. All right, ladies. Great show.
Yeah, it's a good show. This has been fun.
Wine,
And we have discovered that you all like Tyler Perry. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Tyler Perry is going to like firebomb my house. I'm sorry, Mr. Perry. You're a genius.
Tyler Perry as a person. Let me say that. I think that he's a great guy. I think that he has a lot of writing talent, and I think that he writes great plays. I think that he needs to incorporate some additional writers to brainstorm with and kind of help develop the stories that he comes up with. Just so that in his realm or his dimension of the way that things go, I think that he needs some help with that. But a lot of times the actual story is fine. It's just when it always ends up the bad man that's hurting the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like there are other ways this could go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So because even with Temptation, okay, so she was cheating on her husband. That was a first for him because it was usually the man cheating on the woman in most of his movies. But the dude she was cheating on had hurt Brandy, so inevitably we were back to the man that hurt the woman. So still, the same.
I think that's my criticism for Tyler Perry, because I will say, as much as I make fun, like I always find his movies entertaining. Like except for Temptation, like they're always something I can go to with my mom.
Okay.
So there's that, and I mean, and they're usually like Medea is funny for all of her quirks and Yeah, she's funny, and those movies are funny. But I don't care for, and I find this happens a lot in African American media, is that they get really preachy and moralistic. Like Temptation to me just felt like a cautionary tale for following through on your temptations. And it's like, okay, we get it. We all know that infidelity is bad. But do we really? I mean, she was practically wearing a damn scarlet letter. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, like I don't need to.
Now she ugly and old. Now she gonna die. It was like everything once.
Yeah. So I guess that would be my biggest criticism is that, and just nuance, subtlety. Like we don't need to go from zero to crazy. Like there needs to be some transition in there. And stop, for the love of God, stop casting these black actresses as slaves. They are damn minstrels. Stop it. Stop it.
Right. And no more lace fronts for the men, please.
You know what? I think, see, that's the thing. He owns like a lace front company somewhere, I bet. And so this is like advertising.
Right. Yes. So everybody has to wear a lace front at least once to be in his movie?
At least once. Yes. Like, honestly, I think he so gets into like trying to bring this character to life that like even all facets of it and like the way that they look. Like, I think that is kind of, that factors into how he characterizes his characters.
Right.
But maybe we should back off from that a little bit.
It's a team. He needs a team that's willing to say, no, we've done that 9 times.
Right.
Something else.
We don't need Shamar Moore in dreadlocks or in cornrows to know that he's supposed to be from the hood. Like, we get it. Yeah. You can just say he's from the hood.
I actually did like The Family That Prays.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that one a lot.
Minus the lace front Tyler Perry had on. That was so unnecessary. It was like, dude, you have hair. What are we doing?
I think that his movies that were not first a play are doing better now because great example, A Family That Prays wasn't a play. It was a fresh story, line. It was a fresh depiction, different actors, actresses, different cast. I thought that was a very good and well-written Tyler Perry. Even the surprises in that movie were surprises. They weren't the 0 to 60. It
was better nuanced. Much better. Much better nuanced. But like I said, it was still. Well, you know what? No, I can't even say that. It wasn't the same because in that instance, the woman made a fool out of herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She made a fool out of herself. It wasn't the man that messed her up. So that was one of the first ones that was out of his box of, we got to save this black damsel in distress, But I really liked that one. Like I said, I just could have done without his lace front. That one was just like, why?
I was going to mention
why you got that wig? Yeah. Why you got it on? Take it off. You have hair, dog. Stop.
Yeah,
take it off.
Have a haircut.
It's
not
fine.
The low fro.
Not the low fro.
Yeah.
Please get rid of the low fro. Okay. Now, I've never seen Good Deeds. Is that what it's called?
I think I just saw that's the one with Tandy Newton, right? That's like one of the newest ones.
Is that Good Deeds? Is that No Good Deeds?
No Good Deeds. Yeah, No Good Deeds. I think that one.
No. Good Deeds. It's a Tyler Perry movie about deeds. I don't remember what it's called, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, not that one. Can't nobody forget Idris. Okay. I'm talking about the mistake Tyler Perry in the wig for Idris Elba. Are you kidding me?
I thought you were talking about
oh my God.
No.
But it's anyway, that one I haven't seen. And I think he did Alex Cross.
Yeah. Well, he was in Alex Cross.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't that wasn't a Tyler Perry movie, but he was an actor in that. I didn't care for that one either. My mom liked it a lot. I didn't really buy him as Alex Cross, I have to say.
Okay.
Really, Vader? I'm gonna need you to. Okay.
And Vader agrees with me, apparently. Okay, so I guess cool. So I guess next week, Sydney mentioned that we would come up with a list. So I want to save this for her of movies that you have to watch or you lose your black card. So I'm gonna throw out my first suggestion of any Tyler Perry film ever. And that should cover all of them, right?
Okay. The Color Purple. The Color Purple.
Yes. Friday.
And that is what I was going to say. Friday. Yes. Yes.
Harlem Nights. Yeah. Have to have seen.
Yes, we have seen Harlem Nights. Yep. Definitely.
I'm joking. I had to watch that in school. Yeah, I haven't seen that in like 20 years. I had to watch it in school, and it was like, okay.
Yeah.
No,
well, he's gonna cut his foot off. All right then.
Watching it in school too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it. Oh,
America.
Lucky.
And I didn't have to watch it at school. It came out.
Coming to America.
Yeah, yes, that's a good one. Okay.
A lot of those movies. I mean, a lot of lines from that movie.
Mhm.
Wait. But yeah, okay, that'd be great.
Yes.
That'd be great. That'd be for next week.
Okay, yeah, we'll save some for next week. So, okay, we got the list started, Sydney. So, yeah. Well, this was a fun episode. It was so fun talking to you girls.
Yes, this was so much fun.
Thank you for joining. Again, before we sign off, I do want to pitch our first book club episode, which is coming up on the 28th of this month. And we are reading Kindred by Octavia Butler, which is very, very good, but a little heavy.
It's so sad.
It is very sad. It's very intense, but it's so good.
I'm reading / listening to it on Audible and on my phone while I'm at work. And I'm like, this is the saddest mess that I have ever heard. Like, you know, I'm like, good Lord. I even texted while I was at work. Like, who picked this? This is sad.
Well, as I recall, certainly among us, did not go over, something.
I don't need to be crying about this life. Shoot. Be a slave, not a slave. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my goodness. 15 minutes a slave. You know what I'm saying?
It's good, though. It's really, really good. It is sad. You have to, well, I think it's sad depending on how you look at it. Like,
is there a happy ending in this one?
I don't know. We'll find that out soon before the 28th.
I thought you read it already.
No, I'm reading. No, Sydney and Sunny have read it already. Oh, I'm reading it for the first time with you. So yeah, okay. I'm about halfway through. Yeah.
Okay. It's just so sad.
I suggest for our next book for next month we read Issa Rae's book, which I'm assuming won't have slaves.
Right.
So, might be considerably more upbeat.
Yeah. Okay. When it started off, and that I was just like, oh. Yes.
Well, you have to admit, it does present slavery in a way that it has not been presented before. Like, I think that I appreciate. Like, it doesn't. It's a slave narrative, but it's not Roots, and it's not 12 Years. That doesn't mean that it's happy and peppy either, but it's not the usual portrayal of slavery and slaves and non-slaves that we've seen before.
It's more like it's a combination of those two. It's a combination of 12 Years and Roots because, sir, really?
Okay.
Vader doesn't like it.
No, Vader's like, right, it's a slave movie. But it's more like, I'm not a slave. I'm a free African-American person. I have my own life. And when I, get dizzy and pass out, now I'm a slave. This is messed up. 12 years a slave. He was in slavery. You were free and now you're not. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you're right.
Back and forth. Okay, I'm awake. I'm free. I don't know when I'm not going to be free again. So, let me try and do this before I'm not free again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot at the beginning. So I have to get myself back to listen to it again. Prior to that, I was like, you know what? I'm not for this today. I'm not. I can't.
It is heavy. I didn't expect it to be quite as heavy as it is, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I don't know. I think it's interesting just to see sort of a look at slavery through the eyes of a modern person. Like I think that's not that I want to do that because I don't, but I do think it's interesting. Like someone from the point of view of 1976. Witnessing slavery firsthand. Like, that's got to be an interesting story.
We were still kind of slavish in 76, though. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
That was our exit. That was our beginning exit.
We were still new to this whole,
freedom thing. Yeah.
We was fresh off of marching and riots.
Right. This is true. This is true.
So, but still, you're right. It does give a different depiction. It's not just all slavery. So I understand what you're saying. So I'm gonna battle through.
Stick with it. Next month we'll read something more fun and peppy. Again, my suggestion and we don't have to read this, but my suggestion is the Issa Rae book, which comes out. I think it comes out this week, actually. So,
Okay.
but that's my suggestion. But we don't have to read that. We can totally, we're taking suggestions, viewers.
Right.
So
Yes.
please suggest something happy and fun.
Right.
Preferably something with zombies, but that's just me.
I think I sent you one of my suggestions, which was it tips from six-figure women or something like that?
Oh.
Something like
Okay. Okay.
that. Right. Because clearly we all need more money. So, so we can be on somebody's cover being enlightened.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Okay. When I got on the cover, although they lightened me, I got on the cover.
Right.
But that's just a a suggestion. Oh, it's Secrets of Six-Figure Women by Barbara Stanny. So it's just an option.
Okay. Well, cool. And when I get the site up, which hopefully will be very soon, before the end of the month, then we'll kind of have a page that's sort of devoted to that and kind of have an ongoing tally going. And yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. So,
great.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Miss Kim.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. And tune in next week, same time, same channel, same Side-Eye. And have a good week. Happy Valentine's Day and happy Black History Month. And bless yourselves. Bless yourselves. Bye.